Yo, what's good with y'all, man? I was supposed to watch this video before the series started, bro, but I'm gonna watch it now, bro, because I need to see. Matter of fact, I don't even need to see it, but I'm watching it with y'all, bro. Knicks fans, Knickerbockers, I know y'all happy right now. Y'all got another dub. I don't know how. The Cavs they kind of slow, bro. I don't know why they got James Harden. He right here guarding Jalen Brunson on the island when they up. But y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Y'all, we 6 subs away from 1,500 subs. I don't know what I'm saying. It's crazy, bro.
Both rosters are loaded with all-star level talent. These may be the two best offenses in the entire playoffs. So what can we expect to see in this matchup? How can each team gain the upper hand? And who's punching their ticket to the NBA Finals?
Bro, if I see the Knicks in the finals, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like, that would be crazy. But I ain't gonna. But I'm gonna be honest. I'm not even gonna say I ain't gonna lie because I've been saying that word too much. Like the Knicks, y'all got the team to do it. But I don't know. We all know in the West, if y'all going against Wemby, bro, y'all stand no chance. We all know that, but it would be I guess good for y'all New York, the whole city gonna be going crazy, going stupid if y'all make it to the finals. But respectfully, y'all don't stand a chance versus the both teams. The whole West is way better than the East. But like I said, the Cavs, I don't know. Cavs, y'all just let them do that to y'all. I don't know what they expect out of y'all.
Questions we're going to be answering in today's video brought to you by Prize Picks. Through a transformation, and while there were ups and downs, they're peaking at the best possible time. Through 2 rounds, they've scored almost 127 points.
They just scoring. Look at Joel Embiid falling. And we got my Hawks. Look at the scoreboard. Like, this is disgusting. I'm gonna look at this years back, and I'm not even gonna believe this. Like, how the heck was our team down so bad? Like, this Hawks team, obviously, if y'all go look back, bro, we made a lot of trades. So this team was just meshed together, and we came back winning over the All-Star break. And that's how we got to the we made it and closed out, made it to the playoffs where we don't got to play in the play-in. So, like, we a young team. We trying to develop and build our team. But, like, bro, how do you have 54 points and give up 103? Like, that's just bad. That's just terrible. They just kept scoring the paint on us. Like, oh my goodness. I ain't gonna lie, is that allowed? Like, Jalen Brunson, look at he's scooping his arm up under a defender. I feel like that's a little bit of finesse, bro. He finesse right there. Like 36 points. Damn, they punching that. Oh my goodness. Oh y'all make sure y'all follow my Twitch, bro. I'm trying to think if I should do it. I might do it next game y'all play. I'm gonna watch y'all game live. I ain't gonna be able to show the actual game, but y'all gonna hear the audio. Y'all gonna see the little scoreboard. Y'all make sure y'all follow my Twitch, bro.
When Cat plays from up top and pulls a rim protector to the 3-point line, it's
in my other little platforms, bro. We posting clips on every other thing.
Very good passer from a standstill, using his height to see over the defense and locate cutters, encountering certain coverages by skipping the ball.
This dude, Mikal Bridges.
In the playoffs, he's been operating at another level. He's averaging over 8.5 assists.
8 assists?
The only player to
I'm saying he turned into Nikola Jokic in the playoffs.
Spacing and passing, it's so easy for them to find great offense. Just get Cat the ball, go set some screens. And
you can tell once they get in certain modes. Like first quarter, first half, they be passing the ball with Cat a lot. Like, I be noticing it. Then once you go to the second half, you see JB trying to ISO. JB trying to work out, trying to get hot.
Or they can switch it up and have them run around a screen to get free on the 3-point line or from mid-range. If you
got Mikal Bridges hitting fade.
And make decisions. What makes this especially tough to defend is that Brunson's almost always involved. He's often the one setting back screens or sprinting off a screen.
That was a weak screen, I ain't gonna lie, but it worked though.
It's quite the bind. Let's back up for a second. I brought up Brunson ball earlier. What I mean by that is a heavy diet of perimeter isolation and spread pick and roll running through Brunson, who's one of the best on-ball creators of the last decade. In order to limit these actions, you have to have a big.
So this Dean Wade guarding him. That was a good block.
The guy for Cleveland will more than likely be Dean Wade.
They ain't have Dean Wade on him this game. they said let's just let James Harden down the island. Like I'm so mad that it happened. Like, why are we watching trying to keep up and then he can't even score on offense? I don't know what his field goal percentage was last game, but he can't do nothing on offense. Y'all got him on defense. It's like the same thing with the Hawks. Y'all had CJ McCollum on JB, or no, it was NAW that was guarding him. and that's why he can't really do nothing on offense. So if you guarding Jalen Brunson, you're not gonna score. That's why y'all gotta get Jalen Brunson. You know, y'all gotta score on him so he can slow him down kind of on offense. Cause this was bad. Just frying little James Harden.
A 6'9" agile forward who can hound Brunson in space, hold his ground against bumps, and stay.
Put Dean Wade on him though. Y'all got to do that.
Because of how involved Brunson is in off-ball screening action, Wade's gonna have to make really tough decisions. Oftentimes, the only way to defend these screens without giving up a layup or a corner three is to switch.
They be teasing. I ain't gonna lie. They be teasing with that. Look at this. And you go to ISO. Knockdown.
The idea here is that New York always has a button they can push. On possessions that start with Cat holding the ball up top, you have to figure out how to defend him one-on-one. Behind the play, you have to defend off ball.
You got OG that come out of nowhere, he'll start scoring, getting physical in the paint.
Even if you do that successfully, they can just go to the two-man game. Because they have so many capable playmakers and scorers, they're comfortable.
Look how easy it is. He beat.
The ball in these situations. All Cat has to do is pick and pop to stress the defense. Does the big switch? Does he drop? Does he show and recover? You probably don't want these big wings turning the corner with an advantage. And you definitely
this nigga is joking right. Like, look, he playing Tom and Jerry around the screen, bro.
You just can't rely on Harden or Mitchell.
Like, he get clamped up, he would give it a Cat, give and go. Tom and Jerry around the screen, get open.
Is to have the big play the ball in something like a high drop, then have somebody on the perimeter close out to Cat while everybody else rotates one pass over.
Somebody gonna get open.
Mismatches, but it would at least negate any immediate threats. The third option is to switch. Neutralize the two-man game completely by just switching every screen. Stagnate the offense and force the Knicks to beat you one.
Yeah, bro, we was on that, bro. We was on that, bro.
My opinion would be to have the big ignore the ball completely and instead bring help from elsewhere.
We was clamping them little Knicks.
In double big lineups, though, which is the luxury of having two elite rim protectors on the court. In Game 1, what I'm expecting the Cavs to do is put Jared Allen on Cat with Evan Mobley on Josh Hart. Mobley's going to be spying on these actions like a free safety, roaming off of Hart to play the cut while Wade stays attached to Brunson.
I really wanted to see that.
His career, making 41.3% of these shots on over 3.5 attempts a game.
I ain't gonna lie. Richard say I need you to get right next season, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We chose it. We use the #1 pick on you.
The version of Hart as a shooter that shows up in the series could be something to look for. I just wonder how much it even matters, because at this point, they've seen these looks so many times that they know how to counter them. Instead of spotting Hart up and letting the defense dictate things, they'll mix it up. Sometimes you'll see Hart initiate these actions. He's a great passer.
That's crazy. The Grizzlies won the playoffs like 2 years ago.
Neutralize that though by dropping way back and only guarding the pass.
Or last year, I think. Tom Red versus the Warriors.
Somebody screen Mobley to get Hart going downhill or force a switch, or they'll have Hart screen. He can screen for a cutter, a shooter, or even the ball. That way, Mobley has to defend action instead of freely roaming. This takes me back to what I said about the variety within their offense. In their starting and closing lineups, they have 5 players who can legitimately handle the ball, attack, and make decisions. That goes into the bench as well. Say, hypothetically, they're struggling to handle the Mobley matchup with Hart.
Okay, then shoot 3-point percent. McBride, knockdown. Sammy, knockdown. OG shooting 41 in this. That's crazy.
High-level 5-out. And still, guys who can make decisions off the dribble. Or say, hypothetically, the Knicks get more shooters on the court and the Cavs are able to completely neutralize the Cat-centric offense. That's when they'll push the Brunson button. Actually, that's the style of offense they run literally anytime Mitchell Robinson's in the game. Things immediately turn spread pick and roll centric, where, like I said, he's one of the best creators in the league. That starts with his handle. He's unfazed by pressure, never picks up his dribble early, and gets wherever he wants to go on the court without turning it over.
I can't believe he made that, man.
He doesn't let the defense dictate.
That was crazy.
He's the best player in the league at rejecting screens. His defender almost has to push him into the screen, let him use it and turn the corner. Then he applies pressure at all three levels.
Gabe Vincent hell, bro.
He's made 38% of his pull-up threes, and that's a heavy 38%. He's actively hunting for the shot, even in tight windows. If you don't make a deliberate effort to run him off the line, he'll make you pay. If the Cavs go to a drop, his defender has to do a good job of chasing him over the top of screens and funneling him inside the arc.
That was tough. Little high speed. Oh my goodness.
He's going to make the right decisions, whether that means calling his own number, kicking it to the corner, and even if they miss, they absolutely
look at Cat. I ain't keep showing Hawks clips, bro. Stop doing that, bro. Stop showing the Hawks game. That don't count. We ain't had no center. Like, y'all keep showing that. I don't like that. Stop showing my Hawks.
Especially when Mitchell Robinson's out there.
Hey, we look terrible.
Possessions, he'll absolutely dominate. Remember
the couple games was looking bad.
It was his work on the offensive glass that led to Jared Allen saying that the lights were brighter than he expected. His presence as an offensive rebounder makes
How tall is Mr. Roberts? He like 7 foot.
Especially for a team like the Cavs, that's often running lineups with one rim protector and one rebounder. While they aren't by any means a bad rebounding team, they don't have any big fat. He's good for 3 or 4 offensive rebounds a game. It could mean turning to Aerial Hook Porty, another monster on the offensive.
Who's that?
Sometimes it's the wings you have to worry about the most, though. Jordan Clarkson in particular has been crashing relentlessly. Josh Hart and OG can also create second chances. For the Cavs in this series, box outs are going to be everything. I could easily see a scenario where things get out of hand and the Knicks start to get tons of extra possessions. And the last thing
They came out of nowhere. Why ain't too big moving that fast?
The thing about this New York offense, though, is that they don't need size on the court. We've seen them go to smaller lineups throughout the playoffs, running OG at the 5. And I think that's something they can do against the Cavs as well. There are just so many levers for them to pull. Let's say, again, hypothetically, that Cleveland has a flawless defensive performance, at least from an execution standpoint.
Look at Cat, bro. This dude, yo, Cat, like, make a mistake. He like, what is he doing? He like, he just got shot.
From Cat-centric offense and Brunson's pick-and-roll game without giving up threes or offensive rebounds. The Knicks
gotta grab that. Voice just crazy. They keep, bro. They baiting, bro. They keep showing my Hawks looking crazy on defense. Like, bro.
That's usually how they close games in the clutch, with him doing his best impression of Mariano Rivera. At that point, does Dean Wade even matter? Sure, he'd hold up better against Brunson than a guy like Max Strus, but I think the Cavs will choose the offensive boost because as things currently stand, I'm really not sure how you meaningfully slow this offense down.
Oh my
They're
goodness.
too layered and too talented for a team fielding out lineups with weak defensive.
Nigga just shot that. That shot is disgusting. That's knockdown though.
Or Keon Ellis on the court. It doesn't solve the core issue that on the wings they're too big and
he
too
makes
slow.
that.
They have too much space to operate. Too many methods for putting pressure on the rim. Too many ways to find mismatches and too many counters.
Bro, what I tell y'all about all these Hawks players, it's like 5 on back to back. You gotta chill, bro.
Make them uncomfortable. You just have to limit
The Knicks, though. Oh my gosh.
That's a lot easier said than done, though. And it's pretty obvious to me that Cleveland's gonna have to win this series on offense. Real quick, before we get into that, I want to thank Prize Picks for sponsoring 4 out of the next 5 hits. The Cavs also have to down in the comments. The Knicks aren't the only dominant offense in this matchup. The Cavs also have the versatility to counter just about any look, which really stood out against the Pistons. After Game 2, they figured them out, posting at least.
Honestly, I need Spider to drop 40. Like,
keep in
what are you
mind,
doing?
Detroit was an all-time defense. Cleveland's approach is built around the high pick and roll, running things through Harden and Mitchell with a spread floor. Defensively, I'm expecting the.
I just thought about it, bro. The East, they have so much like small guards, bro. They got Spider over there, Tyrese Maxey. Then you got Brunson, obviously. Then you got who else? Suggs, he's 6'4". He probably a bigger guard. Hawks, we don't got no smaller guards no more. I mean, Gavin. I ain't saying Gavin. Gavin is terrible. That's about it. We got the main like all the good small guards on the East. It's probably the other teams I can say too that got small guards that's good.
The Cavs attacked that by having Harden hunt for the Tobias matchup and play one-on-one.
I ain't seen none of that James Harden. Like, what happened?
He switches, that's not a matchup to attack one-on-one. He should be able to neutralize.
Oh my gosh, come here. Oh my, he missed it though.
Much like the
He
second
missed
round,
it.
I'm expecting Jared Allen to be the primary screener. The Pistons mixed up coverages. For the most part, they wanted to ice the screen, pushing the ball handler towards the sideline where a big was waiting to pick him up in high drop coverage. This is a look that the Knicks have gone to a lot in the past. You can't let them turn the corner and step into pull-up threes, and you need to keep a body in front of the drive. Throughout this season, Cat's gotten a lot better at drop. However, he still lacks.
Like, what is Cat doing, bro? You just like, look at these. I'm telling y'all, like, what is he doing? Just clumsy. He's just clumsy.
Especially against creators of this caliber. In my opinion, the single biggest chess match in this series will be how the Cavs use Mobley to space the court and how the Knicks counter. OG is the guy that New York needs to tag rolls and take away the lob. He's a monster defensive playmaker, and they're comfortable letting Mobley take over. This is exactly what the Pistons did, but the Cavs counter by switching up their floor alignment. Instead of putting Mobley in the opposite corner, they started spotting him up one pass away from the ball. Not only is it harder to help from the strong side, it opened up the weak side for them to get the pass.
What just happened?
Not only is it harder to help from the strong side, it opened
Bro
up
just
the
had his legs all in K face.
saw them use was making Detroit's weakest. No, that's who's tagging the roll, which led to easy offense for Allen at the rim. The Knicks could run into this exact same issue. That's how the Cavs could attack Brunson's lack of size.
Oh my
Or even off the
goodness.
bench, McBride, Clarkson, Alvarado. In the event that they weren't targeting a weak rim protector, they were putting one of their best shooters
eyes
in
watering.
there. Now that defender has to decide between helping or staying home, forcing Cat to defend.
Hey!
Cleveland's greatest
Hey,
superpower
Jalen
is their
there.
ability to surround the ball with world-class shooting. They're one of the few teams who
Bro,
actually
where has
has
Jalen
more
Tyson
weapons
been,
than
though?
New York. Harden and Mitchell are both elite shooters. Whoever doesn't have the ball is providing space for the other. Strus, Merrill, and Tyson are three of the best shooters on the planet. That's why I think they'll turn to those three over Wade's added defensive versatility. Strus and Merrill in particular are elite movement shooters, which unlocks another layer for this offense. Brunson has to match up with one of them, so what the Cavs will do is bring him into every action. That's another issue the Pistons ran into. They didn't want Duncan Robinson switching onto the ball, but hedging is nearly impossible when these elite shooters set a go screen and slip into open space.
Sam Merrill's shot get up so quick.
They were forced to just start conceding switches and living with the results.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
I'm not
goodness.
sure how the Knicks approach this with Brunson. You can't let these ball handlers turn the corner. You can't give up an
He got a quick shot
but
too.
switching arguably creates even more problems. Because after getting a mismatch, they won't just ISO. They'll set up those spread pick and roll plays. They're tough enough to guard with your best defenders. Now you have Brunson trying to fight through a screen against an elite pick and roll offense. Not exactly ideal. Regardless of what lineup the Cavs run, they raise the exact same concerns. As soon as they go to one big lineups, they can get another elite shooter on the court, making it that much tougher to send help. And anyone can handle the ball. You'll see Strus initiate some action. Schroeder will come off the bench and run pick and roll with 40% shooters surrounding him. There's always a button to push and nowhere to hide. In many ways, it reminds me of the Pacers offense.
Hey,
last
the Pacers
year.
really
Everything
was
is
in the
about
playoffs,
locating
bro.
a mismatch,
Oh yeah, the Knicks did lose to the
forcing
Pacers last year.
defense to
Hey,
collapse. The Knicks have been an elite
Forgot about
defense
that.
all season long. We haven't seen them stress tested in this way.
Damn.
And the Pistons couldn't do any of these things after game 2, and they were an all-time unit. The Knicks could go to more defensively slanted lineups, getting Mitchell Robinson on the court as an elite drop big, or Deuce McBride as someone who can pressure the ball and fight through screens. None of that fixes the core issue, though. I think even if the Knicks did a great job of neutralizing pick and roll and packing the paint, the Cavs would always be able to find a mismatch. Then everything comes down to their decision-making
Not
as
down.
well as their ability to hit shots. There are aspects of Cleveland's offense that should, for the most part, be neutralized. With OG on Mobley, inverted pick and roll shouldn't be an issue. You don't have to worry about him getting a mismatch and posting up. Because they're arguably the best defensive rebounding team in basketball, they shouldn't have to worry much about second chances. That's something the Cavs took advantage of against the Pistons. With all of that
Hey, y'all
said,
better
though,
get them boards.
I don't know if they'll be able to protect the paint while defending shooters. I think they'll be forced to pick a poison, just like the Cavs have to do on the other side of the ball. And all that's to say, I think we're looking at a very offensive matchup. Things could get groggy if both teams go to defensive lineups. When you get a matchup between what have been two of the best offenses all
I feel like
season
that's the thing both teams got in common. Like when I watch the Pistons series versus the Cavs, bro, they both when the Cavs get on a run, well, it's over. But like I feel like they was on a run versus the Knicks, and then that's the same thing with the Knicks. If they get on the run, they ain't looking too good. They can go 30, they can score 30 points straight, and you only score like 5, and it's bad. That's exactly what happened. They came back.
For the Knicks to gain an advantage, I think they'll have to find ways to get Mobley and Allen away from the basket. Really lean into your spacing, which starts with finding ways to utilize Hart. I'd expect them to look for switches, get Brunson going against a mismatch, or force the Cavs to get aggressive. One way to do that is lean into the two-man game with Cat and any one of their wings. Another is to attack the offensive glass. Defensively, they'll need to find ways to help off of Mobley, so that Cat can play the ball out of pick and roll. That way, they can protect the rim without giving up threes to elite shooters. More importantly, though, they have to find a way to defend the guard-to-guard action without giving up easy switches. Make Mitchell and Harden beat you with jumpers. On the Cavs side, they're going to have their hands full trying to...
Hold on, let me go back. I gotta actually pay attention to this. So, Knicks keys versus Cleveland. Get Mobley / Allen away from the basket. Find ways to utilize Hart. Hunt for mismatches, obviously. Lean into the two-man game with Cat. Crash the offensive glass. Find ways to get out to help off Mobley. Protect the rim. Don't give up threes to elite shooters. Defend guard action without switch. Make Harden / Mitchell shoot jump shots.
Beat you with jumpers. On the Cavs side, they're going to have their hands full trying to protect the paint from off-ball screening action without giving up mismatches. That means finding ways to get Mobley or Allen helping at the rim without letting New York's best shooters get open. Force the offense to play in front of you. Make them turn to the two-man game or isolation and protect both the rim and the corners. They need to make Brunson settle for jumpers, then close possessions on the glass. Offensively, they just have to play their game. Look for mismatches. Set up spread pick and roll. Find ways to get Mobley spacing the floor. to unlock the paint, force help from shooters, and generate open threes. Maybe most importantly, though, they have to do so while taking care of the ball.
Harden,
I actually think
7
turnovers
turnovers.
could be the deciding factor in this series. The Cavs really struggled with turnovers in both of the first 2 rounds, which not only eats into their offensive efficiency, failing to get a shot up, it often leaves the other team with an advantage to attack in transition. With how good the Knicks' half-court offense is, you can't let them get fast break buckets on top of it. It's worth noting that the Pistons and the Raptors were both in the top 4 in forced turnovers this season, while the Knicks were more middle of the pack, so it shouldn't be as difficult. I just think they need to clean up the unforced.
Look at Harden, bro. Look at Harden.
New York, on the other hand, has done an incredible job of taking care of the ball in these playoffs, like they always do. The Cavs don't really force turnovers. They need to take care of the ball to thin out that margin, because I'm expecting the Knicks to win the rebounding battle on both sides. And if they find a way to out-rebound the Cavs while taking better care of the ball, they'll be getting anywhere from 5 to 10 extra possessions.
But rebounds do not count on a team with a 6'11" center, bro.
Considerably more efficient to gain the edge. They have the talent to do so. Their shot making across.
He's not even 6'11". He about like 6'10".
You only have to do it 4 times in 7 games. Anything can happen. I feel more confident in New York's advantages, though. They do a better job of creating the easy stuff. I trust Brunson to create a higher offensive floor when things do get tough. Along with their edge in the possession battle, and the fact that they're just a bigger, more athletic roster in most positions, I do think they're the slightly better team. My prediction, Knicks in 6. Closing out the Eastern Conference.
Damn! My gosh. Forgot little Joel Embiid got punched on like that, man. Hey, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, bro. Think y'all play tomorrow. Just get ready for that video. Bro, this video, it took forever for me to post it because I had to keep on cutting stuff out because, like, as soon as the game dropped, I tried to react to it. I'm thinking I'll react to the whole game. It wasn't even a full one. And I had to wait for the next version to drop and then edit the other one. So, like, that's why it took forever. I was trying to have the video as soon as the game was done, but that's what had happened.